hello, Snehlata. Yes, I'm doing good. And thank you for asking. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Fine, ma'am. Fit hospital, ma'am. Thank you
Okay.
so much giving your precious time for my YouTube channel,
Oh,
ma'am. So much.
oh. Yeah, it's my duty to give everyone, whoever asks me the time. So if I have time, I just give them. Yes. Okay. So with what you, okay, before that, you need to introduce to yourself.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
ma'am, definitely. Yes,
Sorry, to
ma'am.
myself. Yes, yes. So yes, Snehlata, introduce yourself because today we are meeting for the first time.
Definitely, definitely. Okay, ma'am. Let me introduce myself. My name is Snehlata and I'm from Delhi. I'm a homemaker. I'm also into teaching last 10 years. I'm providing offline tuition classes at my place. If you talk about my qualification, I did my master's in political science and also completed BEd and cleared seated paper too. Yeah, nowadays my passion is connect the people because I'm very camera conscious person. Nowadays I'm overcome day to day my this fear. Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
all
yeah.
about in a nutshell, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, very nice. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So yeah, it's very nice to know about you. Yes. So how did the day went for you? Today being Sunday, how did you start your day?
Yeah, ma'am. Sunday as a homemaker, very daunting task and hustle and bustle, lots of things. But
Yes.
somehow, because when you have passionate something about that, then by hook or crook, definitely you learn that. This is my aim.
Definitely, definitely. We need to grab some time for us also. Like if we are not practicing this language actually, so like we are continue doing something or the other at home. So we
Yeah,
need to
ma'am.
grab some time for ourselves to practice over here. Yeah, and that time
Yeah.
you asked me, I was busy with my kitchen. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
ma'am. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, yes, thank you so much. Yes. So, as you know, I'm Alka and I'm connecting you from the city of Nawabs. It's Lucknow. If I talk
Mm.
about my academic background, then a master's in English. If I come to my hobbies, I love to read and I listen to music. Yeah, but interacting with different people, it has become my favorite hobby these days. And all those hobbies of mine are left behind. So, like, but one hobby of mine, like reading, that I do it every day without fail. Yeah, that's about me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Nice introduction. Because like earlier was I'm not into reading, but nowadays at least I'm like develop a habit for reading. Last 1 week I'm started.
Oh, that's very nice. Eh? So, what do you feel that reading helps us in
Yeah,
in,
ma'am.
in any way?
Definitely. Yes, yes. But initially, say at that time when you started like
Yes.
listening and speaking, but after some time when you immersely in this language, they are
Yeah.
definitely reading as very helpful. Yes, ma'am.
And okay, when you read something, I'm very curious to know because even I'm very fond of reading. So when we read something new, then we find some good words, no? Well, it will help us to build our vocabulary. I feel that.
Yeah, ma'am. That's true about that. Before that, I'm not trust, but when I inculcate a habit of reading, that's yeah. Nowadays, I'm at least yeah, agree with your point. That is very good
Yes,
reading for us.
yes, definitely, definitely. Okay. So,
Yeah,
like, do
ma'am.
you have question for me?
Yeah, ma'am, definitely today our topic is very important because nowadays social media is a very important topic each and every place. Like whenever
Yeah.
you are a homemaker, you are a student. That's why
Yes.
today our topic is social media, how social media play a very crucial role in our English speaking journey and also in like all things surroundings in ourselves. Yeah, that's why I'm asking some question
Yeah.
to you. My first
Okay.
question is,
So you're asking social media in relation to learning,
hmm,
right?
hmm, hmm. Yeah, ma'am.
So yeah, if I come to this social media, how it helps in learning? Yes,
Hmm.
definitely. In the previous time, like earlier, there was no social media, and people used to learn from that. From there was no media, from the books and to the classrooms, from their parents, from their friends. They could learn something. Anything new. But nowadays, as social media is into existence, it has come into limelight. So it's very easy to learn anything over here related to
Yeah.
our language, related to anything. So there are so many applications where you can learn with the help of this media. You can learn.
Hmm.
And what I regret is that in my time there was no such social media. That's why I couldn't learn. But nowadays social media is helping everyone to learn whatever they wish to. So yeah, apart from learning, there are so many skills a person wants to learn. A person doesn't know about any. He wants to learn that skill, but that person doesn't know how to move forward, how to take it, ahead. So there is media too. They can learn from here. And yeah, it is helping many people over here. In the sense that I mean to say, social media in the form of like learning, and somebody wants to, learn and sell recipes, dancing, singing, any skill,
Lots of
any
things.
language.
Yes,
It's very easy. It has
definitely,
become
ma'am.
very easy to learn with the help of social media, right?
Right, ma'am. Right, right.
Yeah. So I would like
Exactly
for your
each and
yes,
everything. Yeah, because
yes,
before the asking my first question, you already give me the answers. That's why we
yes.
like jump into the second question.
Okay, you are
Yes,
asking me
ma'am.
now. Okay, okay.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
might.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ask me.
ma'am.
Ask me the second one.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. Second one is which social media app like platform is very useful for as a beginner, any person that start their journey. Which platform play a very crucial role?
Yeah, actually, Lata, there are many platforms where from where a person can learn whatever the person needs to learn. Like there are WhatsApp, Instagram, Telegram, and sorry, Facebook and TikTok. Like there are many applications from where a person can learn. But what I feel is that, according to my opinion, what I feel is that, like YouTube is the most important from where a person can learn anything with the help of the YouTube. And
Mm-hmm.
I think without fail, everybody must be scrolling YouTube every day,
Every
like
day, ma'am.
you and
Definitely.
I, like everybody needs to find something on the other with on the help of with the help of the YouTube. So I mean to
YouTube.
say it's very much helpful. See, in the language also, before going to this learning this English language, I was very much fascinated and very attracted towards Bangla language. So when I came to know that English language people are learning English as well, so before
Yes.
that I was learning Bangla language because I was very much into this language, and I never knew that even English there's such platform over English the way we are practicing now. So I was not
Yes.
aware of this. So I started learning Bangla. I thought now I'll be able to speak to anyone and even I'll get the language very easily. So I mean
Mm.
to say, after that I came to know about English. Like people are conversing over and they are uploading their videos, and it is helping them to learn. So what I believe YouTube is that that kind of application where person can learn anything. If I talk about my son, he is my elder son, and with the help of the YouTube, he learned how to play guitar, and he plays
Okay.
very well. He plays very well. He didn't take any classes like how to play guitar, but he learned by himself with the help of the YouTube. So the most important application is YouTube. From where anything recipes also we can learn. See, nowadays it has given a platform for the ladies. They are learning how to cook, and they are taking classes also, like cookery classes. When they have learned everything, they start
Yes.
their own classes. They are teaching like the recipes, how to cook this and that. I think it has become very easy. Even I learned something from the with the help of the YouTube. Like I learned how to make that balushai. It is a kind of a sweet. I think you might be knowing about this.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard about.
Yeah, so I learned with the help of the YouTube. Yeah, it happened like once I failed, then again twice I failed. Then I thought of giving it up. I thought no, it's not my cup of tea to prepare this kind of a sweet. It's very difficult. But then I moved across. I found out that there is one Nisha Madhulika over there in that.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
she teaches some
Yes.
recipes. Yeah.
Yes.
And I went to her and I just, consulted those how to go through I went through a recipe, how to cook this, balushai. And I learned from there. The third time when I prepared, it was really awesome. And like people asked me how you made it. Like, and then I told with the help of the YouTube. There were nobody to teach me this. So anything we can. Like earlier I was trying to learn Bangla, but when I thought English is there, then I jumped over to English and I left Bangla. But anyhow, when sometime I get time, then even I learn Bangla from there. So it means anybody, it's teaching a lot. And I have seen people who doesn't know dancing, and the steps they can find the basic steps. They are learning with the help of the YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
right? Singing, dancing, any recipes, whatever a person wants to learn. I think YouTube is the most important, app to learn anything, whatever a person wants to learn. Yeah,
Definitely, ma'am. I'm totally agree with you because nowadays each and every group age, even
yeah,
children also, old age person, they are all so when they curious about that thing, they also searching on YouTube. And with the help
yeah.
of YouTube, they learn a lot.
I'm saying with vocabulary, grammar, it's like the YouTube field is very vast, like
Mhm.
anything I mean to say. We are
Yeah,
learning so many, we are learning vocabs also and about grammar. There,
about
there are so many things we can learn with the help of the YouTube about grammar, anything. I think
mm,
from the basic things to advanced learning, anything is like everything is there on the YouTube.
yeah, everything is available on YouTube. Like
Right,
there's a
right.
lots of resources available on YouTube.
Yes. You can ask me further anything, whatever you want to wish. You can ask me more. If you have anything in your mind, you can ask me.
Yeah, ma'am, definitely. Okay, ma'am. My third question is, can watching short videos nowadays, like reels and lots of videos available on YouTube, that's
Yes.
also help in our learning phase in journey.
Yeah.
That is useful or not?
Yes, definitely. You asked me about shorts and reels, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am, right.
Okay. Yes, when we see, we do watch, like shorts, reels also. Everybody is fond of watching because it
Mm,
takes hardly takes time to watch. On conversational videos, it takes a lot of time, but to watch any reels and short videos, like it takes only, I think, 2 minutes or something like that. So,
mm,
very less time we can watch it. Yeah, it is helping us, because in that we are learning the words, the vocabs of ours. And then I think a pronunciation also with the help of when we watch somebody, when we
mm,
watch those reels and when we watch those short videos, definitely we learn something like how the person is pronouncing that word.
mm.
So we get very easily. So these things we are learning from the shorts and reels.
Of course,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely, ma'am. Play a very
yeah.
crucial because whenever you have a less time, at that time you watch something on a in a shorts, then after that you learn a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, you are right,
So
right.
in between, I'm interrupting you for a while. I want to ask you one thing. This is a question of mine, and that is very easy question. Like, as I see that you're speaking very nice English, you speak very good, and your
Thank you,
English
ma'am.
is flawless. Yeah. So what do you do? Are you a teacher?
Yeah, actually, I'm a
Okay.
teacher. I'm last
Okay.
8 years I'm providing teacher, but somehow when I'm starting my journey with the scratch because before that I'm not like utter a single speak, but not the knowledge, the like lack of the knowledge,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
lack of the hesitation because I'm very like introvert type of person, and that's why. But now, like nowadays, I'm totally focusing on speaking, listening.
Yeah.
Like
Anyhow, no,
everything
even
is
I guess.
obviously.
Anyhow, even I guess. See, I spoke to you for the first time. And anyhow, I guess that Snehata is an introvert person.
Yes,
Because
ma'am,
yeah,
definitely.
I guessed it very well. Like when you send me messages or calls. So anyhow, I don't know what made me think that she's a kind of an introvert person because and you were hesitant to like call me directly on the phone call. Yes,
Yes.
and yeah. So
Ma'am,
today,
on
yeah,
my YouTube, this is a main purpose is how to overcome my this fear because like
yeah.
sometimes I feel a lot of regret in my heart, like why I'm not trying to connect the people easily. I'm not to be a friendly easily. That's why nowadays I'm working on this part basically.
So from your very childhood, like you were an introvert person
Yeah,
when
ma'am,
you were young.
definitely. Yeah, and another aspect also because I did my masters in my B.Ed also from the Hindi medium. But that's how not as a big deal
No,
because
no,
at that
that
time
does that
yeah,
it doesn't
academic
matter.
I'm
See,
very good.
yeah.
At that time, I'm academic very good, but somehow at that time, I'm not focusing on like speaking on anything else. But somehow, when I go with the new generation, because when you
Yeah.
uplift your knowledge with the new generation, at that time, definitely this is a compulsion. You have a
Yes,
great.
right. So like all your siblings are this kind of like you, they are your siblings.
Yes, ma'am. Similar,
All are
similar.
like this only. They are introverts.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. But like what I feel is that when any person is young, at the young age, most of the children they are introvert kind. But I think with the age, we becomes extrovert. Like what I feel is I don't know about any other person. In my childhood also, I was very much introvert. I wouldn't talk to anyone. But then with the age, it has taught with the maturity. I think it comes. Like once you are mature, like you come to know that it's not good, na? That we are shy to talk to anyone. We don't like to break the ice. So these kind of things are there. But anyhow, we learn that we should be extrovert. Not that much of extrovert, but the ambivert kind of like
At
between
least,
these two. Yeah.
at least speak our things and thoughts another person. That is very important.
Yes. Sorry.
Now, actually, this is very important. Like, not very extrovert, but at least you speak another person in the front. That is very
Yeah,
important.
it is. And you know very well that what person they what they considered me about me when I was in class 4. I wouldn't speak to anyone, not even my teacher, my friend. I don't know why I was a shy person. But anyhow, when I came in class 8, at night, not in nine, up to seventh or eighth. And people used to call me, she's very proud. She doesn't talk to anyone. You know, they used to talk to about me, and I could very well hear that what people are talking about me. Like at my back, they would talk that, come on, let's not talk to her because she doesn't mix it with us, and she's a kind of a proud girl. So, and yeah, I felt very bad. Then I started talking to my friends and all that. Yeah, but now I become too much extrovert. I can't stop. Like I can't stop myself from talking when some stranger is there, beside me while I'm traveling or whether I'm in the airport or at the station, anywhere. Somebody is next to me, sitting next to me, I just break the ice and start talking to that person.
This is
Yeah.
your confidence, ma'am. That's why you are nowadays
Confident.
like, yes.
Yes. And I think with the age, like maturity teaches you something. Like you need to
Mm-hmm.
do this and this is not good, this is good. So I think with the
Yes.
maturity you learn everything. Right?
Mm-hmm. Right,
Yeah.
ma'am. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And nowadays also I'm trying to become a social butterfly. Not fully, but at least try.
Yes, you should be. Yes, you should be. Yes, yes. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
you start. Okay, as you are a teacher, then when did you start your journey of practicing this language? And what made you come over this platform? Like, I need to create my own channel. So, for what reason you created your own channel?
Yeah, ma'am, because like at that time started with the scratch. At that time, I'm
Okay.
not thought about like I'm starting some YouTube channel. No, this
Yes,
is
yes.
not my purpose. This is my not goal. But somehow,
Okay.
as a my profession, this is a compulsion. I have a good command on this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm started. Because when you uplift your knowledge with the new generation,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
first initially think at least you have a good command. That's why I'm learning this.
Yes.
But after some time, when day to day immensely in myself, immensely learning this language, then
Yeah.
after whenever you start something related to YouTube, because YouTube providing a huge opportunity to yourself at the age of
Yes.
this time. Yeah,
Yes.
so that's
Right.
why I'm
Right.
starting, because this is very good for myself, because day to day as a compulsion you learn a lot.
Yes.
Like before,
Definitely. Yes.
yeah, before the uploading your videos, at least you well prepared. That's
Yes.
it.
Of course.
Starting.
And yeah, and I think when like you have created a channel, it improves us. It improves in the sense we are more confident to speak to any stranger. If we are
Mhm.
facing every day, you are
Yeah, ma'am.
you are meeting new people every day. Like you are today, like as you met me, and like this is the first time like we are conversing with
First
each
time.
other. So in
Hmm.
this way, if you are facing many people on the video conversation, you
Video
will be
conversation.
easily, yeah, it will be manageable to talk to any people, like if you are facing the camera. So I feel this,
Mhm.
and it will become we will be more confident, and we will improve with the language too. you
Mhm.
know okay,
Yes,
one
ma'am.
question is there for me, sorry, to ask you,
Yeah, ma'am.
like what advice would you give to the beginners who want to learn this language? Because some beginners are very shy to learn this language. They think a lot before starting this. How will I manage this? And they have a great fear, right?
Yeah, ma'am, right. Because fear is not a small word. This is very huge thing. Like as a
Yes,
beginner,
ma'am.
starting the
Yes.
journey. Somehow, when
Yes.
you go through with the some things, then after that you also feel good. But when you start with the scratch, at the time you feel like face a lots of problem. My
Yes.
expectation, any people they starting their journey with the scratch. At that time, you
Yes.
have no need worrying about the like mistakes, because when
Yes.
you do mistake, after that you learn a lot. But first of
Yes.
all, you first step, at least you start with a broken English. That is very
Yes.
important.
Right. Right. And one more thing, what I think is that the beginners these days, what they think is that they want to become perfect before speaking. Like they are
Okay.
not fluent with the language. That in a very short time they want to become perfect. It's not
Mm-hmm.
that. It takes time.
Yes.
Anything it takes time to
Yes.
learn. I told you about my recipe. I wasted so much of my time. But I didn't give up. Second time I tried, then third time I tried, then I got success. So the
Yeah.
same is with the language too. If you have practiced anything, if you have some failures are there in life. So, but
Mm-hmm.
don't worry about those failures. Just move ahead, and sometime you will get to learn. You will find success. You will reach your
Mm-hmm.
goal. So never think about the mistakes you are making. So
Mm-hmm.
without being indulging in this, without practicing, without being consistent, they think that I should be perfect with this language. But it can't be. Na? In a short time, you can't be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is not
So
possible in a short time.
yes, it can't be. Yes, yes, yes. So like any other questions you have to ask me?
No, ma'am, you nailed it the all your question, and you're giving the very,
It's
very
not
easy
that.
challenge.
It's
This
not
is
that.
very good.
Like Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever came into my mind, I just consulted that, whatever points I remember. Initially, there was people give this question. They give us question. Nowadays, it's in the trend. What I feel is that people are not discussing on topics. You see that?
You're
They're
right,
not
ma'am.
discussing
Yes,
on
ma'am.
topics.
Definitely. Yes.
Yeah,
After
only
singing,
question.
also we like include some topics in our conversation. That is very useful for us and another person
Yes.
also.
Yes, yes, yeah. Initially, we used to discuss many topics, right? Nowadays, like it's a trend of like question and answer. It is good.
Yes.
Anyhow, we are speaking. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter the topic or any question answer. Anyway, we are speaking something,
Yeah.
right?
At least we inculcate any topic anytime with a stranger.
Yes, yes,
That is
right.
a good
Right.
conversation. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
right, right.
Okay, ma'am. This is
Yes,
very nice
okay.
conversation. Thank you so much
Okay,
with
Sunila.
your
So it was
similar
nice talking to
experience.
you. Yes,
Yeah,
same
ma'am.
here.
Likewise. Thank you so much,
Yes.
ma'am.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
ma'am.
much. God bless you. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.